guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the brands that excite me tag. I believe that Samantha March started this tag, but I've also seen Kelly Gooch and Emily Noel 83 do this tag, so I will link all their videos down below, and I'll make sure to link the original video as well. But I just thought this was a really fun tag, and I've seen it going around for a couple days now, and I really want to jump on that train. So today I'm going to be sharing with you brands that excite me and brands that do not. So at first I started with the top 5, and then I kept throwing in honorable mentions, so I'm just going to kind of talk about the brands that I have written down. I'm not going to necessarily rank them number 1 to number 5, like best of the best and worst of the best, if you guys know what I mean. But without further ado, let's hop into the ranking. Alright, so I'm going to start with brands that I am not excited about so we can end this video on a high note. So the first one that I immediately wrote down was Revlon. I cannot remember the last time I was excited about a Revlon product. I feel like it was the Revlon Color Stay Foundation, and that was probably 5 or 6 years ago when I was excited about that. I just feel like this has been a brand that was maybe kind of once at the top of the drugstore game, and it has just fallen way, way down. The Revlon sections are getting smaller and smaller in my Ulta, in my Meijer, and all the beauty sections that I go to, and I don't know. As someone who already has a lot of makeup, maybe it's different for the average woman who doesn't have a ton of makeup, but someone who has a ton of makeup and has an awareness of other brands like ColourPop or more brands like Sephora and Ulta, Revlon just does not do it for me, you guys. The next one might surprise you guys a little bit, but the next one is Urban Decay. I don't know. This one kind of surprised me that I put it on the not excited list, but I feel like they used to come out with some really fun, super cool color stories, and lately I've just been feeling really blah when I look at their palettes. I love my Naked Heat. I have that one. That's the only palette I think I own from Urban Decay, but nothing else has really like grabbed me. Their new Game of Thrones collab, whatever that is, not interested in that at all. I do not like how it's packaged. I really am not a big fan of the color story. It's just really not for me. I'm trying to think of what else they've even come out with lately. Oh, the new Reloaded Naked palette. It's pretty, but it's like a year too late. We're kind of all over warm neutrals. We're into greens now, or colorful shades. I just feel very blah when I look at that brand. Nothing really grabs me in too much. The next one is Smashbox. So I feel like there was a time where Smashbox was kind of a cool brand. It was something that other people were using more. I don't know if it was ever like top shelf, well, not like top shelf, but like center was a vanity, something I reached for every day, something every influencer was talking about. But I feel like lately they've really fallen under the radar. The only thing that I can think of theirs that's like really highly talked about and really highly raved about is the Primerizer. Otherwise, I feel like that brand has just totally disappeared. I don't even remember the last time they came out with a new product other than the Primerizer. Also on my not excited list is Morphe. I don't know. I feel like Morphe is kind of controversial. They come out with really affordable makeup, which is really awesome, but I feel like they come out with the same thing all the time. The last palette that I bought from Morphe was the Boss Mood palette, and I just loved the color story of that one, and I thought I would love the shadow formula because the shadow formula on my Jaclyn Hill palette is so amazing, and I think that Boss Mood palette would have been such a hit for me if the formula was like the Jaclyn Hill palette, but it's not. I don't know. I feel very turned off by Morphe. I wasn't excited about their foundations or concealers. I wasn't excited about the whole bronze collection that they came out with. It's just, I don't know, you guys. I don't feel that excited about it anymore. And even their brushes. Like, I was super excited when I realized that my Ulta had Morphe brushes, but I've found better brushes that I like and that are better quality for cheaper. So I don't know. I'm not excited by Morphe anymore. Too Faced is another brand that it's just, I feel like it's getting worse and worse. I did mention, I think in a Wishlist Wednesday on my Instagram. If you guys don't know what that is, I just kind of post Wishlist Wednesday to my story every week. I talk about the products that I'm excited about. I leave like one of those little question things at the end. We talk about the products that you're excited about. It's a really fun time. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I'll link that down below. It's always linked down below. But the puppy highlighter that they're coming out with, I'm excited for that. I think it's like the Clover highlighter. But other than that, I don't know. The past couple of collections I have not been excited by. I feel like, I don't know. That brand just does not speak to me. Their branding doesn't speak to me. Their marketing doesn't speak to me. I'm being very turned off by it. And then finally, L'Oreal. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like L'Oreal has had some cool launches lately with the, what's that foundation called? It's like the Infallible Wear foundation or something like that. And then those Rouge Ink lipsticks. I don't even know what they're called. I'm personally not buying from L'Oreal anymore because I am transitioning my collection into a cruelty-free collection. But I just feel like we're all feeling kind of about the brand. Pro Glow was good, the Pro Matte Foundation was good, but other than that, I don't know, that one doesn't really do it for me either. So let's talk about some brands that do actually excite me. Number one is ColourPop. I know that some people may not be excited by this brand anymore because they do launch things so frequently, but I love the frequent launches. I don't purchase every frequent launch even if I want to, but I love that ColourPop always has something for everyone, and they're so affordable, and I feel like they're doing different things. Like, they're not Morphe, they're not coming out with warm brown palettes or cranberry or bronzy or whatever palettes every other week. They're coming out with new and different color schemes and different products, and I really love that about ColourPop. Another one that I want to mention is Cleona Cosmetics. I think that's how you say it. I'll insert the name on the screen right here. This is an indie brand, and I recently discovered them maybe about 6 months ago, and holy moly, you guys, they have this stained glass collection coming out that I'm so excited about. I'll insert some pictures on the screen. I'll do it like over here. They have so many multi-chromes in this collection. They're metallics, they're glitters. I'm so excited, you guys. And I think this is a really cool brand that you should watch out for. But another brand that I'm super excited about is Sydney Grace Co. You guys know that I love this brand. I ordered from them last summer when they had a huge sale, and I'm saving my money up so I can place another huge order this summer when they have their big sale in July. Their products are so high quality, but they're still super affordable that I'm always paying attention to what they're releasing. The only like little teeny tiny criticism that I would have is that I wish they would do some more colorful releases. I'm sure they might have some of that in the works, but I just feel like their line is lacking some really like punchy, bright, colorful shades. Another one that I want to talk about was Persona Cosmetics. I recently tried Persona Cosmetics this year, and I'm very excited to try more from the brand. I only have their Color Theory eye kit in pink, but I absolutely love it, you guys. It is so high quality. And I really want to try the glosses as well, but I want to wait until they release their Identity 2 palette, and I'll just snag those up in one order. So yeah, I'm super excited about that, and I really want to try that brand some more this year. Another brand that excites me is Juvia's Place. So Juvia's Place comes out with some really cool palettes. I feel like they're not kind of what everyone else's palettes looks like. They're a little bit different, and I really enjoy that about that brand because I own a lot of makeup, you guys. And I don't want the same thing over and over. So I wanted to throw in 3 quick honorable mentions because, well, I'll explain why they're honorable mentions. The first one is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I am always super excited when they come out with a new eye product. Their face products and their eyebrow products, I could kind of give or take. They don't really do that much for me. But their eyeshadow palettes, I'm always super excited by, and they kind of set the trend for the industry, I feel like. Like when Norvina came out, there was like a huge purple craze, and we saw tons of purple eye looks, and I feel like we saw more purple in palettes. And now that Riviera comes out, I'm hoping we'll see some more color in palettes. I'm really excited to see what happens with that. Another one that I wanted to mention was Natasha Denona. This one probably could just be like on the list. It doesn't need to be like an honorable mention. I'm always intrigued by this brand, but it's so expensive, you guys. Most of the time, Natasha Denona comes out with really cool, sometimes innovative products, but they're always things that excite me and color stories that excite me, with exception to the Biba palette that she just released. That one I'm not really feeling. But like the Safari palette, the Gold palette, the Star palette, all of those I think are absolutely beautiful. They have unique, beautiful color stories. Then another one that I wanted to mention, this one also probably could have gone like on the list, but it was kind of like a last minute addition, is Milani. Milani is a brand that I've just recently started to try out a little bit more from, and I'm super excited to see what they come out with this year. I really want to try their blushes. They just released some really awesome bronzers, which I probably will purchase once I use up some of my own bronzers. But I feel like they are a super high quality drugstore brand that is kind of underrated, so I'm super excited to see what they're going to come out with in 2019. But that's actually going to wrap this video up for me, you guys. If you guys want to do this video, I tag you. If you have a YouTube channel, make a video. If you have an Instagram, do it on Instagram. If you don't have any of those, do it in the comments. I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you did, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!